Shalom, welcome to Siman of Torah. This year's entitled Kiddush Seuda Part 6. We've learned that there's two different definitions of Seuda. There's a Seuda regarding Kiddush Seuda. There's a Seuda regarding the Chi of Seuda. We also learned that one sometimes is parted from the Seuda if it's not an onik for him, and ramifications of that. And now there's another question. One who is eating on Shabbat afternoon. Not supposed to eat after Shkia, because once it's already Shkia, it's possibly night, and there's a Chi of Havdala, and one is not supposed to be eating during the Zman of Havdala. You have to be prepared for the mitzvah of Havdala and not be involved in other things. So if that's the case, one is not allowed to start a meal at nighttime. But if he eats a meal before Shkia, he already started, like we all do on every Shabbat afternoon, then he can continue into the night, which is what we all do. We have a meal, we come home, it's a little bit before Shkia, 10, 15, 20 minutes before Shkia, before sunset. So we've started the meal before Shkia, then we can continue right up to a few minutes before Marv. We bench, and then we go to Marv and make Havdala. But what does that mean if one starts a Seuda before Shkia? So there's a third concept of Seuda. We had Seuda regarding Kiddush Seuda. We have Seuda regarding one's Chi of Seuda and Shabbat. Now, what's the definition of Seuda regarding what one has to be eating before Shkia so that he can continue the Seuda after Shkia, even though his Zman Havdala is approaching? So the Aruch Hashulchan says Seuda means bread. Not mazona, not wine, bread. That's the Aruch Hashulchan's language. The Shaivet Halaivi is not so convinced. The Shaivet Halaivi writes that if a person goes ahead and makes his Seuda Shlishit on fruits, mazonas, and other things, and the Shulchan Aruch does talk about such a possibility, so then for him, that's his Seuda. And Hlacha recognizes such a Seuda. Many Shittas say that a Seuda, for regarding the Halachas of Shalosh Seudas, the Seuda is fruits, vegetables, mazonos. That could be, it's not only bread, it's Yeshua in the Shulchan Aruch. So once Hlacha gives the definition of Seuda regarding Seuda Shlishit, so now I'm involved in the Seuda. Now I can continue even after Shkia, as opposed to the Aruch Hashulchan. The only way I can continue eating after Shkia is if I already had hamotzi, and only hamotzi beforehand. So it's a fascinating machlokus in the poskim. Could be that one is on a regular diet, so I have bread. A, to fulfill the meal of Seuda Shlishit properly, according to all Shitot, and B, then you can also continue after Shkia without any questions. However, if someone's on a restricted diet, then there may be room to be makel, that if he has his fruits, vegetables, chicken or tuna, whatever he eats, and he does not eat bread because he's restricted from that, there may be a svara. According to Shaivet Halaivi, there is a svara. And then one may be able to rely on this psak, just talk to his posting about it, and continue eating even after Shkia, because he's involved in a halachically legitimate Seuda. So now we have three categories of Seuda regarding Shabbat. Kiddush Seuda, the one's Chi of Seuda regarding his mitzvah of Shabbat on Shabbat, and three, definition of Seuda, which will allow one to continue past Shkia on Shabbat afternoon. Shalom.